T-minus 1 minute 10 seconds.
Vent valves locked.
$60 seconds.
Rock, report range status.
Range green.
Everything is go. T-minus 48 seconds and counting.
$40.
Stable at step 3.
Atlas tank stable at step 3. T-minus 30 seconds and counting.
25.
Status check.
Go Atlas.
Go Centaur. Go OA-4.
20.
T-minus 15
15.
seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. On the shoulders of Atlas, the SS Deke Slayton II Orbital ATK Cygnus spacecraft soars toward the International Space Station.
Fuse gone close loop control. HAR roll program's begun. Body rates look good.
Listening to Marty Malinowski.
180 pump speeds and injector pressures are banned for set MR. Body rates continue to look phenomenal.
Seconds into flight.
New rates climbing somewhat, so controlling well. RD 180. Pump speeds, injector pressures all look good. Gun flying the zero angle attack phase of flight. HAR roll program is now complete. Body rates controlling right down the middle. Currently accelerating at 1.6 Gs.
Standing by to pass through Mach 1.
Mach 1.
And approaching maximum dynamic pressure.
Continue to look good. Maximum dynamic pressure. Booster has now throttled back, right on schedule. Engine response looks good. Current altitude is 10.5 miles, downrange distance 5.2 miles, current velocity 1,876 miles per hour. Range track shows the vehicle making good progress right down the middle of the range. Pump speeds, injector pressures look good for the throttle setting. Body rates continue to look good.
2 minutes, 10 seconds into flight. Marty Malinowski giving us updates as the Atlas flies uphill toward the International Space Station.
Closed-loop steering has been enabled. Body rates continue to look very good. Q alpha limited steering has begun. Vehicle is now less than 1/2 its liftoff weight. The RCS pyro valve has been fired. That system is now pressurizing the flight levels. Signatures look good. Current altitude is 28 miles, downrange distance 38 miles, current velocity 4,285 miles per hour. Coming up on our 3.5 G throttle segment.
3 minutes into flight.
And the booster has begun to throttle, 3.5 Gs. Q alpha limited steering is complete.
About 45 seconds away from booster engine cutoff. Followed about 6 seconds later by the Centaur second stage
now
separation.
1/4 its liftoff. Coming up on our boost phase cooldown phase. And boost phase cool down has begun. Signatures look good so far. Still throttling to maintain 3.5 Gs. Boost phase chill down is complete. And we have engine shutdown.
Engine shutdown as planned.
We have retros and stage separation. We have LOX and fuel pre-start. The GN2 purge firing of the RCS is underway. And we have ignition and full thrust on the RL-10.
The Centaur single RL-10C engine has ignited to begin about a 13.5 minute burn that will take Cygnus into low Earth orbit, generating 22,900 pounds of thrust with the engine.
Centaur thermal conditioning firings of the RCS are underway. PU has gone active. Current altitude is 124 miles, downrange distance 332 miles. Current velocity is 9,998 miles per hour. RL-10 chamber pressures, pump discharge, and fuel injector all look good. He is controlling near nominal MR at this point.
The payload fairing that covered Cygnus has been jettisoned as scheduled.
Quick check of the booster performance shows it is nominal at this point in our review. Centaur body rates, controlling right down the middle.
6 minutes into flight.
Coming up on our dogleg maneuver. Centaur has now begun the dogleg. RL-10 continues to operate well. PU is controlling near nominal MR. Centaur dogleg maneuver is complete. This burn is planned for 802 seconds in duration. Coming up on the format change, data quality currently is all very good. And we have had the format change. Data has resumed. All signatures look good across the format change. Centaur has completed its role to optimize telemetry. RL-10 continues to perform well. Currently flying at an altitude of 194 miles, downrange distance 681 miles, current velocity 10,456 miles per hour.
7 minutes, 25 seconds into the mission of Cygnus to the International Space Station.
Seeing our normal thermal conditioning firings on the RCS. Flying temperatures have warmed near bottle temperatures on the RCS. Body rates continue to look good. Tank pressures are stable. Storage bottle pressures look good. Bus and battery voltages are stable as well. Range track shows the vehicle continues to make good progress right down the middle of the corridor. Currently flying at an altitude of 213 miles, downrange distance 870 miles, current velocity 10,850 miles per hour. Pressures continue to look good. Storage bottle pressures do as well. Body rates controlling down the middle. And RL-10 performance looks nominal.
9 minutes after liftoff. Everything proceeding normally.
Centaur continues to perform well. RL-10 chamber pressures and pump discharge good. MR near nominal. Body rates right down the middle. Approaching the head-on gate momentarily. And Centaur has achieved the head-on gate at this point in its trajectory.
Picture perfect ascent so far, approaching 10 minutes into flight.
Altitude of 226 miles, downrange distance 1,191 miles, current velocity 11,621 miles per hour.
Now looking at real-time telemetry-driven animation, showing the status of the Centaur with the Cygnus spacecraft.
Centaur has switched to the antenna select mode. Link margins continue to look very good. RL-10 continues to perform well. Chamber pressure is right in band for the set MR. Body rates controlling down the middle. Tank pressures look good. Bus and battery voltages do as well.
11 minutes into flight. Once again, you're listening to Marty Malinowski giving you ascent vehicle information.
RCS thermal conditioning firings. The system is looking very stable thermally. PU has requested an oxidizer-rich condition at this point. Engine response looks good. Current altitude, 221 miles. Downrange distance, 1,543 miles. Current velocity, 12,545 miles per hour.
Good job. 12 minutes into the mission.
EU continues to request a slightly rich, oxidizer-rich condition. Engine response looks very good. AC, box pump discharge, and fuel venturi all stable in expected bands. RCS line temperatures and bottle temperatures are stable.
About another 5.5 minutes left in this burn of the Centaur engine.
Range track shows the vehicle still making good progress downrange. Current altitude 207 miles, downrange distance 1,898 miles. Current velocity 13,488 miles per hour. All Centaur systems continue to look very good at this point in the mission. Body rates controlling right down the middle. Engine operation is stable within expected parameters for the ZMR. Thermal conditioning firings continue on the RCS, and line temperatures look very good.
About 4 more minutes remaining in the burn of the Centaur engine. We're 14 minutes, 23 seconds into flight.
Centaur continues to accelerate at 0.6 Gs. Our L10 operation continues to look good, still controlling somewhat oxidizer rich. Continue to see our RCS line conditioning firings. Body rates right down the middle. Current altitude 180 miles downrange distance, 2,431 miles. Current velocity 14,843 miles per hour.
Everything going well. We're 15 minutes, 40 seconds into the mission of Orbital ATK CRS-4, launching Cygnus to the International Space Station.
950 seconds into the mission. All Centaur systems continue to look good. Currently flying at an altitude of 167 miles. Downrange distance 2,730 miles. Velocity 15,597. Two minutes remain in this burn.
Centaur will deliver Cygnus to a specific place in space, where the spacecraft will separate from Centaur, unfurl its solar arrays, and begin its mission toward the International Space Station.
Range track continues to show Centaur making good progress down the range. Current altitude 157 miles, downrange distance 3,036. Current velocity 16,286 miles per hour. RL-10 performance continues to look good, still requesting a slightly rich, oxidizer-rich condition. Body rates controlling right down the middle. One minute to MECO.
A little less than 1 minute left in the burn of the Centaur engine.
All Centaur systems continue to look good. RL-10 performance is nominal. Body rates controlling down the middle. Currently at an altitude of 151 miles, downrange distance 3,404 miles, current velocity 17,102 miles per hour. And we have IAP vanish at this point. Centaur is now orbital.
Standing by for main engine cutoff.
And we have MECO. Engine shutdown looks good. We have 4S settling motors on. Centaur fuel tank is being vented. The vent is complete. We have begun the turn to the spacecraft separation attitude.
About 2.5 minutes away from spacecraft separation.
Coast to spacecraft separation is scheduled for 2 minutes and 49 seconds. We are continuing to turn to the spacecraft separation attitude. Still settling with 4S settling motors. Tank pressures are stable. Storage bottles are as well. Batteries look good.
About 90 seconds away from the spacecraft separation.
And a quick look at the MECO 1 plus 3 OPM shows Centaur is exactly where we expect it to be. Orbit looks good.
And that's great news. Centaur is where it needs to be to place Cygnus exactly where it needs to be in space.
And Centaur has completed its turn to spacecraft separation attitude.
Separation coming up in about 30 seconds.
About 20 more seconds to spacecraft sep. Centaur fuel tank is being vented. Tank vent is complete. And we have spacecraft separation.
Spacecraft separation confirmed.
Centaur has begun its turn to the CCAM attitude.
Congratulations around the Mission Director Center here at the Atlas Space Flight Operations Center. SS Deke Slayton II, welcome to space. From liftoff to spacecraft separation, everything went by the timeline. It appears to be a healthy Cygnus spacecraft. We'll be standing by for solar array deploy. That is yet to come today.